Okay, I want to show you as kind of quickly as possible how to make tattoos. Since I know you're so into them, you're going to like that and you're going to have lots of fun. That's very easy to do. Um, Also, how to do makeup on your avatar. I'm going to start with the makeup. Basically, the concepts are exactly the same. So I'm just going to go through the whole process, and from start to finish, you can start doing it and make tattoos in an hour. Okay, the first thing you did if you don't have Photoshop is you downloaded GIMP. You opened GIMP. This is GIMP. File, open. You're going to want to open your template. The templates, again, are called UV map templates, in case you didn't watch my first video on making clothes. And I guess I should tell you, the other thing you want to download is this little mannequin program. It's kind of weird because the link for the program, you kind of have to open it. It's called SLCP_WIN. Just Google that, and when you see it, download it. Anyway, when you click on it, you have to click this SLCP thing in the middle again, which opens. Then you can close the original. I don't know why it's like this. Anyway, this is a 3D avatar that will kind of show you, like, you know, how your tattoo looks, especially if you're doing tattoos like over the breast line and whatnot. I'll pretend that you didn't watch the first video. You know, we're working on a flat surface here, so, you know, things distort a little bit when they come onto a mannequin. Now with these, I don't really do tattoos and makeup too much because the makeup is fairly new, and so far I just haven't gotten into it. There are videos. Don't put in Second Life, just put in on YouTube GIMP makeup. There's a lot of videos on how to say make lips, primarily for your own personal photos, you know, how to modify your own personal. Right now what I did for this tutorial is I just kind of nicked somebody else's lips off of an image in Google, which is what I did with tattoos too. So you opened up your head template. We click File. Now I opened the head, but the next things I want to do, I want to open as layers. And the reason I want to open as layers is because I want to add them. This is the nice thing about GIMP, is that let me cancel this. Everything is in a layer. If I turn off the background, I don't know if you can see that. You can turn off different layers in your program, and that's great, and you'll see why. So I'm opening as layer my desktop. I already scaled these lips down to size before. I won't get into doing that. I'll show you a little bit with the tattoo later. Now we don't see the lips here because they put my layer under all these things on the side. I don't know if you can see my mouse, but I can't use my finger. There's a little green button. I'm in the right hand menu. Click up. This raises what layer. One of the big things, and now you can see the lips on my screen because they're above all my other layers. Granted, if I turn off all the other layers, but then I won't know where to place my lips. So I didn't edit these lips very good, but I'm just trying to give you an idea of how this works. So basically at this point what you would do is with your makeup, because now you can add makeup as a tattoo layer, which doesn't override when you buy your pretty skin. It used to be that when we bought skins, they're very hard to make, so they're expensive in Second Life. And every time you wanted a different makeup on that particular skin, you had to pay extra for that makeup. Now you can kind of make your own makeup. So one new thing that you might want to think about, and especially if you're into making your own makeup, if you're good at it, there are brushes available at a place called Deviant Art. There are makeup brushes that are basically eyeshadow brushes. You just click the brush and it puts on, nice makeup layers. I'm not going to get into all that. You can have some fun research in that. Anyway, you want to maybe buy plainer, if you're good with the makeup, plainer skins. So anyway, I'm digressing. So you made your lips. Pretend you did a really good job and you made your lips. What you're going to do is you're going to turn off these little eyeballs in the right menu. You're going to turn off every layer except for your lip layer. One other thing with GIMP that's going to drive you crazy, which it's driving me crazy right now. Edit, cut. A couple of things in GIMP that drive you crazy. You have to make sure, now like if you look here, my lips on the right hand menu, my lips on the top is not highlighted. It is because I was doing something here. Always make sure before you do something on a layer that layer is highlighted. Sometimes you're doing all this stuff and you realize, damn, I was doing it on the wrong layer. The other thing that's annoying in GIMP is like I just cut out that section and say here's a paintbrush and now I want to paint. And I go to paint and I check my layer and I go to paint and nothing's happening. The reason is these little dots, if you cut or you modify or you select paths, whenever you have these little dots that did something, you have to get rid of them. So if your tools are not working, go to select none and then your tools will work. Okay, now what you want to do is you turned off all your layers. You're going to go to File, Save As, and the only thing you need to know is, let's call it Lips Blue. You're going to save it as a .tga file. The extension is very important. Export. Now I've heard several times to turn off this compression button, but I've never looked up why, so anyway, mine's off. Okay, now tattoos. I opened, obviously, my upper body. So you open up, you find your, if I can find my tattoo, and I open it. A couple of things here. Now, obviously, the tattoo's a lot bigger than my back. And I'm seeing lines from my shirt on my tattoo, so again, I want to click on the tattoo layer in the right menu and use the arrow keys to move it all the way to the top, so it's the top layer. The first thing I want to do, and you're going to forget this, you're going to know that you forgot it, because your editing isn't going to work. You want to right-click on your layer, and you want to come down and add an alpha channel. Alpha channel makes it see-through. We want to get rid of this white. What I'm going to do is now on my left menu, I'm going to select by color tool, and again watch the GIMP videos on all these little tricks. I click on the white, edit, cut, and instantly that's the alpha channel, how it's invisible in the back. I'm still on my butterfly layer on the right menu. You can see it highlighted. I'm going to click layer, scale layer, and this is just kind of, there's probably an easier way to scale stuff. Select. Now I am scaling, but all these little lines are the same. I forgot to select none to get rid of all those little lines. Now as I scale, this on the left menu, this blue is to drag it where you want on your body. It helps to kind of drag it as you're scaling it. Layer, I'm going to scale it more. It's got to be small. Oops, that's probably too small. Actually, that's fine. I'm going to, my move tool, let's say, and I place it there. Okay, let's say it's perfect. At this point, usually with my map open, and you can play with this on the right menu, this top, it says opacity. if you slide it down, see how the butterfly just disappears as I go to 0? You know, say I mean, we want to see it, and it depends on your skin. I have really light skins. If you're making one for tan skin, I'm going to leave it at 59.8% transparency because I want it to look like an old tattoo. Then I turn my little eyeballs off in my right menu, every layer except the butterfly. File, save as, butterfly tat.tga. Okay, this I'm going to show you quick because this has been happening to me quite a bit, and I don't know if it's this Phoenix viewer or the fact that I've been wearing tattoo layers and mesh clothing and stuff. This is me, this little smoky blob in the middle of the screen, and basically I'll stay that way. Control-Alt-D opens your advanced menu at the top of your screen. If you click on advanced and you go to character, and then kind of way down at the bottom it says rebake textures, click that and you'll rebake. Okay, this skin looks pretty bad on my avatar, but this is the plainest skin I have as far as makeup. As you can see, I could definitely do her eyes. So now I want to, say I like this skin on her. File, upload image, and I'm going to upload my lips. And I'm uploading my tattoo, which is very pale. Here's my tattoo. One thing with this upload, before you click at the bottom, it says upload for $10. They have you check. If you click this box here that says image, you could click female upper body because that's where my tattoo is going to go. Again, use your mouse just like that mannequin and turn her. If you don't have, it goes the wrong way. If you don't have the mannequin, yes, I want to upload it. Now everything you upload, like I told you in the closed thing, is a texture. So your textures folder in your inventory. Now what I need to do is make these things into a layer. I right click on my avatar, click appearance. The first thing I want to do is my lips, which I'm going to do as a tattoo. Create new tattoo. Yes, I want to wear it. On my head, because it's my lips. Your texture folder, lips, select. Save as. Save. So now I have blue lips. Anything I want to make into a tattoo is on your tattoo layer here. Now the butterfly I also want to do as a tattoo. So tattoo upper. Actually, if you see something here, like the lips are still here, what I'm going to do is I'm going to click on the lips. This other box with the lips will open. And here it says blank. I'm going to, or none, it doesn't matter. Let's click none because it makes the gray. Make sure there's nothing here, only because I'm thinking, I've never done it, if we put the butterfly tattoo on our upper level, every time we put on the butterfly tattoo it might put the lips on also. So let's make sure the only thing we have is going to be the upper tattoo. So we have the butterfly, select. Now I don't really have to wait, save as, and now I have a butterfly tattoo. Often with tattoos, especially if you're going to get into selling them, a A lot of people like me, if I'm in Snow Globe, for instance, I don't have a tattoo layer.